Hey guys, it's Elevatedteetee and I'm back with another video. I know, I'm sorry, I have been gone for a minute, but I had some work I needed to get done, some things I needed to handle for both myself and others personally. But without further ado, I am back. And in today's video, I want to talk about and do a reading on Van Lathan and Michael Babcock. So this story hit the scene and it was extremely hot. Took everybody by surprise. Everybody had something to say, and then boom, it was over. Just as fast as it started. So, Van has been on TMZ for so long. I remember him very vividly. I'm not so much of a fan of TMZ these days. But when I used to watch, of course, I remember Van. To be honest, I do remember Michael, but not as much. Van is probably the only person's name I know offhand. And hell, I forgot his name a few times. But at any rate, when you watch the video, it is not as vicious of an attack as they made it seem when they were originally telling this story. I mean, every job has their sexual harassment guidelines and, you know, a policy on keeping your hands to yourself and personal space with your coworkers. And this was caught on camera. But, I mean, you know, they made it seem like Van just choked your boy up and, you know, picked his feet up off the floor, picked him up by his neck, you know. Or at least that's how I envisioned it. Maybe not everybody else, but yeah, I did expect something at least a little more dramatic than what the cameras actually did show. So with that being said, I just want to step right on in and take a peek and see. My first question is, was TMZ trying to get rid of Van prior to this situation? Were they looking for a reason to get rid of Van? Because, you know, that could be a thing. Because, I mean, he been there so long. And last time that I checked, and it was even said in an article I read somewhere, that, you know, most of the staff at TMZ, they get along. And in the article that I read, it was said that Michael and Van were good friends. You know, not the best of friends, but definitely good friends beyond work. So, was TMZ trying to get rid of Van prior to their situation? Were they looking for a reason to let him go? Okay, well, this card flew out. Well, all right. In this particular deck, you don't generally read upside down because it is an oracle deck. But whenever I see a card that is upside down in one, that to me just means pay a little closer attention. What does that card say? Obstacles and challenges. Yes. Yes, these two cards say it all right here. They were looking for a reason, but they didn't have one. And because Van has been there so long, and you know, we don't really know what that contract says, but obviously they needed a reason. Took them a minute, but aha. He finally gave them a centimeter. And they took 1,000,000 yards. Successful. They did what they had to do. Excuse me. So, they want to do something new. They want to start over, and that does not include Van. Maybe because he's been there so long, and maybe he ain't chummy with the right people. There's an energy that his check is a good budget. So and so wants to raise, or we got to keep, greasing the palms of this person and that person for the info, or we could find somebody else to do his job for a lot cheaper, and we're gonna have a fresh face. That's the energy I get right here. We don't not that he really did anything wrong per se, other than not keep his hands to himself. But yeah, they were looking for a reason. And apparently it is fueled by just, a little change, a little money. Because, if you can get the job done equally as well, that will have to be seen. For a little bit less money. Or just, shoot, we don't got to replace him at all. Well, that remains to be seen. So, as I said before, Michael and Van were said to be friends. So, with that being said, why did Michael go to HR? And, I guess, were they even friends then? But, like I said, I believe that. So, if they were friends, why did Michael go to HR? Like I said, that video was not as aggressive as they made it seem. You would have thought he got put in a chokehold and then put to sleep on camera like ain't nobody care, What made Michael take this course of action? And I believe, it was what Michael said. Don't quote me on what was said, but it was something that was, offensive to Van's character. So what's going on, Michael? Why are you doing this? Okay, you know what? Let's get one more good shuffle on me. Because I want a good answer, Michael. The spirit says keep shuffling, so. Okay, so Sarah, tell us, why did Michael take this to HR? Oh, we got a car just flew out, so I'm going to take that one. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Okay, so starting right here first and foremost, we have mental conflict. This is not something he necessarily cared to do, but there's a sense that somebody in a power position is what started this. This was above him. And he knew that, despite their friendship, his work relationship was of greater importance. But the light of it was, he also got his own wish fulfilled, whether it was monetarily, whether it was a change or promotion. So pretty much I know I don't have a choice but to do what it is you're asking of me. But let's make sure I get a little something. A little light at the end of the tunnel. So, as I said before, they were friends, or at least semi-close. So, will there remain a friendship? Will their friendship remain? Okay, so I get the energy of like, it's no love lost. I know how this business can be. But also like, I see you for who you are. I see you for who you are. This sometimes it happens. But this opened doors of new opportunities in a sense for each of them. And so my last question is, what is next for Van? What's next for Van? He's actually been rather quiet. Or maybe I just wasn't. I mean, no, maybe I wasn't. I wasn't looking. So what is next for Van? Okay, so we're going to start here. Okay. So you know what? It's kind of like, even though there was a bit of controversy, this may be why I disappeared so quickly. Van still has some great opportunities. They all seem to be good offers. Really good offers. It's just a matter of what direction does he want to take this in. And he's also, there's almost like this energy, as again, once I said, this is in traditional tarot, the magician. Van may be thinking about doing something for himself, giving birth to a new project of his own. Give TMZ some competition out here. So with that being said, I'm going to end the reading right there. Best wishes to Van. I hope whatever he decides to do is fruitful. So thanks for watching, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If there's someone you would like me to do a reading on, hit me on one of the platforms in the description box, or drop the name and the questions in the comment section below. Until next time, thanks. Bye-bye.